oil down at the crossing, and here I am with Woody. How you doing, Woody?
Yeah, good mate. Good to see
Hey,
you.
yeah, hey, oilers, man. Hey, now tell us about oilers and tell us about the oil down at the crossing.
Right. Yeah, we've been club's been together for about 5 years now. We started the oil down here probably 3 years, maybe 4 years ago. Started off up the top there with, and we soon ran out of space. Probably after 6 months, there wasn't enough room up there, so the management here brought us down here. And since we've been down here, we're just growing and growing and growing. So yeah, like you can see, it's probably 150 odd cars.
Isn't this beautiful?
Yeah, nice summery winter day.
And like the crossing, I mean, it is a crossing. It's a main road crossing,
main road
and you're right here's a whole mall.
Yep, there's a mall, so that's quite good. Because the ladies go shopping and the blokes talk shit like we do, you know. So yeah.
But we do it well.
We do.
And they do, and they shop well.
Yeah. Yeah, and we get good support from Majestic T-Bar.
Yeah.
So these guys give us 3 vouchers every week. So
who
Majestic T-Bar, which is just
really?
up here.
That's fantastic.
Awesome food.
I mean, Oilers is a pretty cool name. Who picked the name for the club?
Weasel came up with it. He just came up with it in the night. And then he realised where he'd heard it before. So it's actually a soft basketball team in America.
Yeah.
We didn't know that at the time, but
that's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, so we're basing everything around oil cans and oilers.
Yeah, well, it's cars in it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
And you got your Woody?
Yep, leaking oil.
Leaking oil. You got to leak oil.
Yeah.
What does Bernice think about you leaking oil?
Yeah, she's fine, mate. Yeah. No, we just got a 51 that we're getting ready for her as well. So she'll get the miles on that, and I'll end up. Yeah. I'll probably end up parking this in the corner.
Hey, thanks, Woody. Thank you, and thank you for doing what you do. Because if no one did it, it wouldn't happen. Yeah,
well, it used to happen at the driver's bar down in Tauranga.
That was great, but too small.
Yeah, and they sold up, and the new people weren't going to carry it on. So it's like, perfect opportunity to
have a break,
to carry it on for that.
Well, this is more than you would ever get at the driver's bar.
Yeah, that's right. They just didn't have the room. So But, we're pretty wrapped, and support from the whole shopping mall and everything. It's really
makes you feel welcome.
Yeah, and it's open to everything. That's the biggest thing. It is open to every. If you're a car lover,
an MX-5 with an LS3 in it, isn't that interesting?
Who'd have thought?
Oh man.
Yeah, it's got some good crowbars, that man.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Thanks, Woody.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming down.
No, thank you for letting us come.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your roadster.
Yeah, I've had it probably about 18 months now, and I bought it off the guy, and it was like 90% finished, so I finished it off.
But what did you do to it to finish it?
Just had to finish the interior, done a couple of other things, and take it for certification.
Yeah, and what was that like, certification?
Yeah, no, it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad.
It took a while, but yeah.
Yeah, but now you're 100% safe to be on the road, eh?
Yep.
Isn't that neat?
Yep, sure is. And then I ended up getting the triple carbs and tunnel ram.
Yeah.
Lakesters, just putting your own touch to it.
It's a pretty cool cruiser. What do you do with the roof on? There's no snow here today.
I've only got that because of my missus, eh? She's a pussy.
Yeah, she's a pussy. she won't see this. We'll edit that in and we'll make it real loud.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Like, so you're local here from Tauranga, or you're in the Oilers Club or Bay Riders or just a loner?
Early iron.
The early iron. Okay.
I find it hard getting to meetings, too busy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. They put some information up about that. That's well. Thanks for bringing it along.
Sweet, mate. No worries.
Nice, cool, crisp cruise up this morning.
Yeah, I reckon it was.
Yeah. Yep. Here we are with Glenna in her beautiful 33 3-window coupe. Glenna, this car is absolutely beautiful, suits you perfectly, and it's a joy to see this drive in to an event.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about it, because you're everywhere. You do grass carner, you use this car for what it was built for.
Exactly, yep. I've drag raced, done the grass carner, tried to get to most events, but I love this car like the day I bought it.
Yeah.
Yep, she's just, Tony House has made an incredible little coupe, and I just love it.
So how long have you had it now?
About 5 years.
Yeah, wow. I see you have it done, like serviced at Henry's?
Yep, Henry's Rod Shop. Yep,
yeah.
They do all the servicing on it there with Stretch.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's great, having a place so close.
Yeah, it's
but
good.
Tell us a little bit about, like...
It's got a 355 Chevy engine with a 400 turbo, although it's a Ford car.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
Sure is.
It's lovely. What's the paint colour? Do you know? Much about the paint? Because I mean, everything has got the green sparkle, hasn't it?
Actually, there's a variety. It's a mixture. I'm not quite sure of what it actually is. But, yeah.
You like the tuck and roll upholstery?
Love it.
Isn't it neat?
Absolutely love it.
Yeah. They've got so American graffiti in it.
Yeah, it is.
You got your little rat pinks up here, keeping an eye on things.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. How many miles or kilometres, if you want, do you sort of do?
Well, I bought it and had done 900, and it's now done.
23,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing, isn't it? Eh?
Yeah. Yeah, she gets started every day. I don't drive it every day
No.
like I used to, but certainly get started every day.
Do you sometimes find yourself sitting out there at a seat with a glass of wine or something, just looking at it? No.
I'd rather be in skidding those tyres, mate.
Yeah. Oh, this is wonderful. Hey, Glenna, thank you for doing this, and thank you for being a part of the sport.
Oh, I just love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. It's just, you get in the car and you wind the windows down and the air comes through and you just push that pedal down, man, and go for it.
Well, thanks, Glenna. Thank you so much for this. Yeah. Okay. Take care.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This is Pete. He's going to tell us about his beautiful 37 Coupe's secret headlights.
My secret headlights.
No, but I've wanted to see that in a car for a long time because it should be done.
Yes, well,
Yeah.
it's really good. It's a Harley Davidson Heritage spotlights. They're parking lights,
Yeah.
and they're really good because I can see my brother in Pai Tour every so often, and I need the lights to go in there because he's pretty dark.
That's pretty cool.
And I stuck the old exterior sun visor on it too the other
Yeah.
day. That's off something else, and I made some brackets out of a barbecue, and as you do. So I like doing my own little bits and pieces to it, and I've had that for about a couple of years. I swapped it for an old 46 Chevy pickup.
Okay. Well, I mean, you've got to do different bits and pieces, but that's what it's all about, isn't it? Eh?
Heck yeah.
You know,
It is, for sure.
you can't all have the same thing.
No, and you want to do an individual kind of a thing too.
Yeah.
So I do that too. So anyway, I really enjoy it. It's great.
Lots of driving.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm over from Rotorua.
Yeah,
Come
okay.
over-
Yeah.
I'm in the Oilers, so it's a great bunch of guys.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful day for it, and it's just perfect.
Yeah, this is a beautiful spot, the crossing.
Oh, heck yeah. I came over with John. He came over. Him and I came over together. Chevy in the old Ford. Over the hills. It's great.
Well, as long as the Ford leads the way.
Oh, number one, mate. Yes, that's the one. That's
okay.
great.
Well,
No, it's good.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No, good. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Cheers.
Hey Doug, welcome back to the shed again. This time interested in the 55, the old Targa car. As you know, it started off as a 55 four-door. Cut back behind the rear doors and J1 Bedford put on the back. There's an interesting story to that. A guy I know in Pyro, who I didn't know at the time, John Bergeron, JB, Bergeron Engineering, he actually made the cab. And when he finished the cab, he put it outside on the front railing to let it dry out in the sun. And while it was there, a guy from NSRA in Tauranga, a guy called Bruce Choate, turned up. And he'd been down at GM Wreckers and wanted to build a pickup truck and saw the cab, went into JB and said, hey, would you like to sell the cab? And JB said, no, I've just built the cab and I would really like to build something. And Bruce said, no, I really like to buy it. So JB gave him some silly price and went back to work, and hello, Bruce Choate's back in his trailer up, grabbed the cab and away it went. So it headed to Tauranga, been on the beers and said I've decided to sell it. So I was there the next morning at 7 o'clock and picked it up, put it on the trailer before he could change his mind. And then I took the frame up to Bay Chassis Works. Another good friend of mine was working up there at the time, Roscoe Fraser Brown. So we K-linked the rear end. So it's K-linked with coilovers in the back. I tried to keep it period for the Targa so that everything's GM front end, GM back end, and it was all steel at the time. As you can see by the door panels, I was at the Kumu swap meet one year, just after I'd started putting the truck together, and I saw a 55 there, and it had these really cool flame door panels. And I went up to the guy and I said, "Oh, hey, where'd you get those from?" And he was from Te Puke. His name was Noogie. Actually, you can have these ones because we made them out of stainless, and we're going to start making them out of alloy. So I got a set of really cool flamed door panels for a box of Waikato. We had a little bit too much weight on the front of the car. It was an all steel front. The guards and the bonnet and everything had all been welded. So it was all steel. I want tilt front. Tilt front makes it easier for you to be able to get to the engine and work on it, etc. So we needed to get a bit of weight off the front. So what we did was we made our own mould from the original steel that we had. So it's slightly bigger, about 1/8 of an inch bigger, because we just moulded over the old original. Yeah, and it took the amount of weight. Originally it was about 60 on the front, 40 on the back, and now we're 49 and 51. So we hit the nail on the head first time out of the box, one class. We just use it for fun. Hill climbs, Pukekohe, Taupo, Targa. Hey, we'll have a go at anything. We got a new engine this year. We had a bit of a disaster last time we raced the Pukekohe, broke a crankshaft. My engine builder, Shulk, down at Tauranga Engine Reconditioners. When we decided to build the new engine, he said to me, "What's the prerequisite for the engine?" And I said, "Well, I don't really want to change too many engines, so how about making it live longer than me?" So all GM, brand new block, brand new crank, brand new rods, brand new pistons. Yeah. We used to have a black roof, but unfortunately during Targa and stuff, when you're sitting in a full race suit, belted in, the sun belting down, you could cook eggs on the roof, it just got too hot. So yeah, you popped over my shoulder, Doug, and had a look at the new wagon. We brought this in at the beginning of COVID. It's a 2-door wagon. I'm a wagon person, I love wagons. Quick fix, chuck it on the road. We've been working on it for a year now.
They never are they?
No, mate, we've been working on it for a year now. I'm hoping to fire it up today.
Spicy Boys.
Available online at spicyboys.nz.
Shona, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Say good day to everybody.
Hi everyone.
And tell them what you've got. Tell them about your beautiful little Prefect.
Okay, I've got a 1960 107E Ford Prefect. She's got the 997 motor in it.
How many horse? Do you know the horsepower? Is it what, 10, 15? Because I know it's only
Just under 1,000 cc.
And that's beautiful, isn't it, eh?
And she purrs like a kitten.
Yeah. So how long have you had it?
I've had her just coming up 3 years.
Yeah.
When I got her, she was a plain Jane in all this colour, which is an oyster white.
Okay.
And I had a vision, and this is it.
Yeah. So, but this is lovely, isn't it, eh? You turn a lot of heads, I bet.
Oh, we do, and we make people smile everywhere we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, that's and so, are you a member of a car club or anything, or do you know, not that it's important?
I started my own car group up. It's called Girls and Grills.
Girls and Grills.
My own car group. It's for ladies only.
Really? Now tell us more about Girls and Grills.
Okay, Girls and Grills originated from myself. I was talking to a guy online from England,
Yeah.
and he said to me, "Why don't you start up a girls group?"
Yeah.
And we come up with some names, and Girls and Grills sort of just
But-
matched, and away we went from there. And we started off. I thought I'd only get about 100, and I've now got just under 500
Really, members.
members. Yeah.
Well, how can people get a hold of you? Has it got a Facebook page, or do you got
No, it's on Facebook. It's called Girls and Grills NZ.
Girls and Grills NZ?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to let people know all about it. Isn't it wonderful? There's a girls' car club like this.
It
There's
is.
others out there, but I don't know where they are.
I thought it was about time something's there for the girls.
Oh, you know,
Yeah,
like well, girls can usually beat guys racing.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do that too.
Did you really?
Yeah, I used to race at Waihi Beach Dirt Track.
Did you?
Had a little Mark II Escort.
Yeah.
With a fully worked 2-litre motor in it.
Yeah. So you know all about horsepower then, and
Oh yeah, and I know how to roll them too.
you really, isn't it fun when you end up the right way?
Exactly. Well, as I was going over, I actually said, "This is
Yeah.
not going to end well."
No. But hey, thank you for doing it, and thank you for doing the Girls and Grills.
Oh, you're welcome.
That is absolutely perfect.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love it.
Girls and Grills. How about that?
Got our own group.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, here we are at the Cottage Park Thermal Motel in Tauranga, and I'm going to tell you, this place is absolutely amazing. We turned in last night, 3 of us. The beds are absolutely perfect. All the sky channels you want. Great internet, and just an amazing view of everything around the place. This is just great. Cottage Thermal Motel. I'll see you there.